So I don't think a practical solution when someone is having budgetary concerns is figure out where can I cut costs from. I don't think there's many places that many of us could cut costs, right? I mean, think about just overall utilities, housing, automobile insurance, right? Things that you have no control over. Groceries, no control. What are you going to do? Stop eating? Hell, I'm not eating no ramen noodles. So for me, the solution is, and it always has been my entire life, I've always taught people, forget about your expenses, increase your revenue, increase your income. And if you can increase your value exponentially, then the expenses are a moot point. Last time I checked, millionaires and billionaires could care less about what inflation is. They don't care if it's 2%, 3%, 5%. Frankly, the higher inflation goes, the more people it takes out of the buying pool that they are competing with to acquire assets. So that's where they really just stock up, right? When the middle class can't afford to compete in the buying spectrum, then the wealthy just keep buying up more and more goods and services. They're buying more real estate. They're buying more assets. They're buying more stocks. They're buying more gold. They're just buying everything. There's nobody to compete on price. So what I always try to implore with anybody, even if you're fully employed and you love your job or who you work for, go back and really ask yourself, am I being paid my true value? I'm going to tell you unequivocally the answer is no. Why? Because I employed 1,400 people in corporate America, and my number one goal was to get the most out of you for the lowest amount that I would possibly have to pay. That's how corporate America works, right? So just step back and say, if I'm earning $50 an hour, which isn't bad. I mean, it's $140,000 a year at $50 an hour. If you're earning $100 an hour, you're making $200,000 a year. That's a decent living, right? You can get by on that. But what would it take for you to earn $150 an hour or $200 an hour? What does that look like? And a couple of things that you have to keep in mind is, what's going to be my capital allocation to be able to do that? What is going to be my time commitment to do that? And then how quickly can I ramp up to that number?